What's happening, everybody? This is the Fan Dude 21 back once again. And what you're looking at here is a 52-inch antique brass ceiling fan labeled under the Evermuster Enterprise Company or Corporation Limited. The fan here dates to around 1986, or at least the light kit that was on the fan originally was dated as such. The fan is likely from the same time as well, definitely mid-80s. But yeah, this is a pretty interesting fan here. I'm not sure if Evermuster was affiliated with CEC or they outsourced to CEC for parts, but they were a Taiwan company, and this fan does have a lot of characteristics similar to CEC's of the mid-1980s. So I wouldn't doubt it if they were affiliated or made by or outsourced to CEC or whatever. There's been speculation that these fans are Codep, but that's not really the case. Codep was a independent company based out of the States here in Texas, and they also outsourced to CEC to manufacture their products, and just have it labeled as Codep from Dallas, Texas, or whatever, wherever they're from. But this fan here is definitely pretty ornate. It's even got ornate embossments on the side of the motor housing, which is pretty unique. Definitely a very detailed cast bottom plate there. Blade irons are pretty strange too. They're like a restyle. You see those irons on a lot more of the ornate Encon fans, as well as the ornate Hampton Bay fans of the 90s. And the fan has stencil blades, and they are reversible to just plain wood on the other side. It's a 3-speed electrically reversible. The fan uses the UFOs looking CEC motor, so that's why it's just interesting to see if these things were CEC or affiliated with CEC or whatever. But enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get to demonstrating this fan. So I'm going to power it up here on low. The bearings on the fan are still in good condition. It seems like the fan has had a relatively easy life, so the fan runs as smooth as it is because it was when it came out of the box brand new. One of the blades are a little warped, so it will cause to a wobble up, and especially at high speed, which is fairly significant, but there's nothing really much I can do without putting weights on the blades or what have you. Low speed here is about average. Not real slow aesthetically, but not too really fast either. Take it up to medium. The blades on the fan, I'd say, are around 11 to 12 degrees of blade pitch. And we're going to take it to high. And there you can see the wobble I was telling you about earlier. Like I said, that's just a warp blade issue there. But a fairly powerful fan overall, actually. We're probably cranking around 185, 190 RPM if I were to guess. Like I said, with a 11 to 12 degree blade pitch. Pretty stable performer. I mean, the Stamp CEC motor is still pretty substantial in size as well. Almost the same size as the earlier cast iron motors. Like in the Hugger in the background, that uses a CEC cast iron motor around the same size as this one. And we'll flip it in reverse here and power it back up on its low speed and updraft position. The speeds are also relatively the same, so we'll cycle through these pretty quickly. Back to medium. And back to high. Wobble's a little less pronounced on updraft. And we'll go and let it coast. Yeah, definitely a pretty interesting ornate ceiling fan. These weren't copies of the Casablanca Victorian. This is a completely different design altogether. I'm not sure what design it copied off of. The Emerson Crowns have the similar looking bottom plate, but I don't think those are around this time at this particular time. But who knows, they could have been. This fan here came from a fellow fan collector. I went to the Fanimation group trip this past weekend of this recording and had a blast there. Picked up a bunch of fans, so this is one of them here. Definitely got quite a few more to film as I dig through them and everything. And as we're spinning to a stop here, I guess we'll end off the video. So I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video on this Evermuster Enterprise Corporation Limited 52-inch ceiling fan, antique brass finish from around 1986. See you next time, everybody, and take care.